Deep in the Amazon, a clash of legends. Monstera, the ancient one, its leaves etched with the memory of seasons past. Against it, Pothos, the blur of green, a vine of pure velocity. The jungle stills, watching history challenge speed. Monstera unfurls its heavy, storied leaves. Pothos coils, a whip of kinetic energy. With a crack, it swings, threading a vine perfectly through a fenestration in a stunning display of precision. Will legacy stand firm, or will speed rewrite the story?
In the Amazon, a single petal dropped. The jungle roared. Now, the battle begins. Pothos lunges first, vines snapping like whips. Monstera blocks with a wide leaf shield, then counters with a split leaf uppercut. Pothos swings from a branch, wraps a vine around Monstera's stem. But Monstera spins, slamming Pothos into a mossy boulder. Ferns chant. Orchids faint. Cacti flex. Pothos regains footing, launches a rapid root strike. Monstera stumbles, then retaliates with a fenestration flurry, slicing the air with precision-cut leaves. The jungle shakes. A bromeliad faints. Pothos coils around a tree, using it for momentum, then dives, unleashing the vine whip finale. Monstera catches the vine mid-air. Silence. They lock eyes. Leaves rustle. Then, Monstera bows. Pothos lowers its vines. No king. Just legends. The jungle erupts. Peace, for now.
Monstera bowed. Pothos stood tall. Peace returned, but only on the surface. Beneath the canopy, something ancient stirred. The ferns. Quiet. Patient. Watching. They saw the vines clash. They heard the cheers. And they whispered, "We were here first." Before the first flower bloomed, before the vines reached for the sun, they were the silent foundation of this jungle, holding the soil in their roots. They are the memory of the earth itself. For centuries, they've covered the forest floor. Overlooked, underrated, but never gone. Now, they rise. A rustle in the shadows. A spore cloud drifts through the air. The jungle shifts. Orchids tremble. Cacti lean in. Even Rocky perks up, tail wagging, thinking it's a new game. This isn't a battle for the crown. It's a rebellion, no kings, no vines, just fronds. The Fern Rebellion begins. Silent, ancient, the ferns rose as one. Monstera and Pothos returned, allies now, not rivals. The canopy darkened. A lone fern stepped forward. Monstera's leaf swept wide. The fern countered with a spore burst. Pothos's vine spun, the fern split, two shadows in motion. The jungle held its breath. This wasn't glory. It was a reckoning. From the shadows, Peace Lily watched. She saw the jungle tearing itself apart. She emerged not to fight, but to end it. Her choice would change everything. The battle raged. Fronds twisted. Vines snapped. Spores filled the air like smoke. And then, silence. From the mist, she emerged. Peace Lily. Not a fighter. A healer. A witness. A memory. She stepped between them, ferns on one side, vines on the other. "Enough," she whispered. But the jungle didn't listen. Monstera's leaves trembled. Pothos coiled tighter. The fern stood still, waiting. Peace Lily closed her eyes, remembered the first bloom, the quiet before the vines, the time before the war. She opened her petals. A soft glow, a pulse. The jungle paused. Even Rocky stopped barking. And then she turned. Not toward the vines, not toward the ferns, but toward the shadows, toward something older, something colder. Peace Lily turned toward the shadows, toward something older, something colder. The jungle went silent. Even the wind stopped. Then it arrived. Snake plant, not born of this jungle, not raised in rain or root. She came from drought, from cracked earth and silence. No one knows how she got here. No one asked. She didn't speak. She didn't blink. She simply stood. Her leaves, upright, sharp, unmoving. Her breath, how slow, controlled. Monstera stepped forward. Pothos flinched. The ferns held their ground. Peace Lily whispered, "She doesn't belong here." Rocky barked once, then hid. Snake plant moved. Just once. A vine snapped in the distance. A spore cloud collapsed mid-air. The jungle felt it. This wasn't a battle. This wasn't a rebellion. This was the final breath. Before the jungle and before the vines and fronds, there was a room sealed silent. No light. No rain. Inside a one plant, snake plant. She didn't grow in the Amazon. She came from drought, from cracked earth and dry winds. A survivor, not of battle, of neglect. Her leaves sharpened in silence. Her breath slowed to a whisper. Her roots reached through concrete. No music, no mist, just dust. And one day, the door cracked. A breeze, a whisper. She stepped out, not into sunlight, not into welcome, into jungle. The others felt it. Monstera paused. Pothos curled inward. The ferns stopped chanting. Peace Lily looked away. Because Snake Plant wasn't born of the jungle, she was sent not to fight, to finish. The jungle held its breath. Snake Plant stood still. Peace Lily whispered, she doesn't fight. She finishes. Monstera stepped forward, wide leaves raised. Pothos spun his vines ready. The ferns formed a wall. Snake Plant didn't flinch. She inhaled once. And then she moved. Not fast, not loud. A single leaf sliced the air. No sound, no warning. A vine dropped. A frond curled. Monstera staggered. Pothos froze. The jungle gasped. Even Rocky whimpered. Peace Lily stepped forward, petals glowing. Stop, she said. Snake Plant turned. Her eyes were closed. She whispered, I was sent, and vanished into the mist. After Snake Plant vanished into the mist, the jungle didn't speak. Monstera lowered his leaves. Pothos uncoiled. The ferns stood frozen. Peace Lily remained. She walked to the center. Petals dim, eyes closed. Beneath her roots, something pulsed. A memory. She whispered, I knew she would come. The others leaned in. Before the vines, she said. Before the fronds. There was a breath, a final one. She reached into the soil, pulled out a shard of clay. Etched in it a single symbol, a blade. She was sent, Peace Lily said. Not to fight, not to win, to remind. Rocky barked once, then sat. The jungle listened. When the vines forget, she said. When the fronds rise too high, she returns. To finish the story. The shard cracked. The wind shifted, and somewhere deep in the mist, Snake Plant exhaled. After the breath, the jungle moved, not in panic, in purpose. Monstera bent low. Pothos uncoiled. The ferns whispered in rhythm. Peace Lily stood at the center, her petals dim, her voice steady. We cannot stop her, she said, but we can confuse her. The jungle listened. Orchids bloomed early. Cacti leaned in. Even Rocky dug a shallow circle, a ritual of loyalty. And then, from the edge of the canopy, from the place where light bends wrong, she arrived. Dumbcane, leaves mottled like poison, stalks thick with silence. She didn't speak. She didn't bow. She simply stood. Peace Lily whispered, she is not clarity. She is defense. The others watched. Because Dumbcane wasn't born to lead. She was born to protect. And now the jungle waits.